Archangel Michael and God is saying, someone is warning you about a person whose name begins with the letter M. Don't skip, open it quickly before it's too late, watch it completely. God says, my child, stop right here. Don't scroll. Don't move. Because this message has been sent from the throne of heaven, directly to you. You didn't find this by accident. Heaven led you here. The angels have been whispering your name in the chambers of light, and Archangel Michael himself has been dispatched to stand beside you. There's a shift happening around you right now, something you cannot see, but you can feel it. You've been restless, sensing that something or someone isn't as they appear. And you are right, my beloved child. Because there is a person, a presence, connected to the letter M. And I, the Lord your God, am revealing this for your protection. Listen carefully. This is not a message of fear, but of divine awareness. I have seen the conversations behind your back. I have heard the plans that were meant to confuse you, to delay what I have destined for your life. But heaven never sleeps. I send my angels to uncover the hidden, to expose what was meant to remain in darkness. Archangel Michael is now drawing his sword of light. He is cutting the cords that have tied you to toxic energy. He is shielding your mind from confusion. And he is whispering to your spirit right now, do not go back to what drained your peace. My child, you've been too loyal to people who were never loyal to you. You gave love to those who only gave you silence. You trusted hearts that hid their truth behind smiles. But I, your Creator, am about to separate you from the counterfeit connections so I can align you with the divine covenant ones. The person with the letter M, they once had access to your peace, to your emotions, to your private space. But lately, you've felt the disconnection, haven't you? That's not rejection, that's protection. I closed that door because I heard what you didn't. I saw what you couldn't. And I knew that if I didn't intervene now, their influence could delay your entire destiny. Heaven leaned forward the moment your heart broke. The angels gathered when you questioned, why do people change after I give them love? And Archangel Michael said, it is time. My child, I am moving you into divine alignment. Every betrayal was a setup for revelation. Every delay was a divine pause, so I could clear the battlefield before your victory. Because what's coming next in your life is too sacred to be shared with the wrong people. You've been marked by divine favor. Your anointing is rare. That's why you've faced uncommon attacks. But I tell you now, the attacks end this season. The enemy has been watching your progress, trying to use familiar faces to distract and drain you. But now, my light will expose everything that has been hiding in the shadows. Listen closely, my child. When you feel your spirit suddenly uneasy around someone, that's not anxiety, that's discernment. When a conversation feels heavy and your peace fades, that's my spirit protecting you. Do not ignore the signs anymore. Because I am training your soul to recognize when danger disguises itself as comfort. The person whose name begins with M, I have already shown you the truth in subtle ways. You've seen the inconsistencies, you've felt the tension, you've had dreams that didn't make sense at first. That was not your imagination. That was revelation. I am now calling you to step back and let me handle it. Do not seek revenge. Do not speak in anger. Just release them into my hands. Because when I remove someone from your life, I always replace them with something greater, someone purer, and a blessing that cannot be stolen. This is a season of exposure, a season where the fake will fall away and only truth will remain standing. You are not losing anyone, my child, you are being refined. You are not abandoned, you are being protected. You are not forgotten, you are being chosen again. Every tear you've cried in silence has been recorded in heaven. And now, those tears are being turned into keys, keys that will open the next doors of your destiny. I have not ignored you. I have not delayed you without reason. I've been preparing the right place, the right people, and the right timing. Because when I bless you, I don't do it halfway, I do it in fullness. My child, Archangel Michael is standing beside you even now, clearing the path that once felt blocked. He is removing spiritual clutter, people with hidden motives, and unseen hands that tried to pull you backward. The shaking you feel is not chaos, it's cleansing. The silence you've experienced is not punishment, it's preparation. Heaven has gone quiet only because I've been orchestrating your deliverance. I am positioning you for the divine. A major turnaround is coming. And when it arrives, you will see why I had to remove M from your circle. It was never to break your heart, it was to save your soul from delay. You are stepping into a chapter where everything hidden becomes visible. Every fake intention will fall away, and every sincere heart will find you. Stay still. Stay faithful. Stay expectant. Because heaven has already made its move. The gates are opening. Your destiny is aligning. And I, your God, am saying this clearly, the warning has been given. Now watch as protection turns into promotion. God says, my child, listen carefully. This message is being spoken directly into your spirit. You are not here by coincidence. You are here because heaven has something to reveal to you. Something that will bring light to what has been hidden. You have felt confusion around someone whose name begins with M. You have questioned, why does their presence drain me? You have felt warmth and coldness from them in the same breath, and your heart has wrestled with mixed emotions. But I, your God, am revealing what your eyes could not see. There are two energies around this letter M. One carries divine purpose, someone meant to walk beside you. The other carries hidden motives, someone pretending to be what they are not. That's why you've been caught between comfort and chaos. Because darkness can wear light for a while, until the truth demands to be seen. Archangel Michael has been guarding you from spiritual manipulation. There were moments when you almost agreed to something that would have cost your peace, moments when you were one step away from a decision that wasn't truly yours, but divine interference stepped in. That gut feeling that made you pause? That was not fear. That was protection. Heaven leaned closer when you said, "God, show me the truth." And I heard your cry. I saw your tears. You didn't even need to say it out loud, your soul prayed for clarity. And now I am answering through this message. My child, there are people who smile at your face but envy your peace. They compliment your strength but secretly hope you fall. Yet you will not fall, because I uphold you with my righteous hand. You have survived what broke others because I placed my mark on you. You carry divine light, and darkness always notices light. But Archangel Michael stands as your defender, cutting through jealousy, betrayal, and every false tongue that rises against you. You are stepping into a divine exposure season. Every secret plan will be revealed. Every hidden agenda will collapse under the weight of my truth. The one whose name begins with M will reveal their true self soon, not through words, but through actions. When you see it, do not react in anger. Just smile, because heaven already showed you before it happened. My child, I know it hurts when love turns to distance, when people you prayed for stop praying for you. But understand this, not everyone you lose is a loss. Sometimes I have to break your heart to protect your soul. Sometimes I remove a person to make room for your destiny connection, someone who carries peace, not pretense, someone who mirrors light, not drains it. There's a reason you've been feeling called to be quiet lately. It's not because you are losing energy, it's because I am teaching you to guard your energy. You are sacred, my child. You are not meant to explain your spirit to everyone. You are not meant to beg for love, for understanding, or for loyalty. Those who carry divine alignment will recognize your worth without you having to prove it. Heaven has seen how many times you forgave silently. How many nights you said, "Maybe they didn't mean it." But I am telling you now, they did. And even though they meant to harm, I will turn it for your good. Because everything that was meant to wound you will become the reason you walk in power and wisdom. Do not worry about what they are saying. Do not defend yourself, your character is speaking louder than their gossip. I am your vindicator. I will set the record straight. When I lift you, those who doubted you will have no choice but to witness your transformation. My child, Archangel Michael has drawn a circle of divine fire around your destiny. No curse can enter it. No jealousy can pierce it. No hidden word can undo what heaven has sealed. The forces that once stood against you are trembling even now. Because when I declare you chosen, no darkness can reverse that declaration. I am turning your discernment sharper. You will notice the energy of truth before the words even leave someone's lips. You will see behind the smile, hear what isn't said, and sense the shift when the atmosphere changes. That is not paranoia, it is the prophetic sensitivity being awakened within you. Remember, my child, not every M means malice. Some M's carry your next miracle. But that is why I am giving you the gift of spiritual sight, so that you can separate manipulation from meaning, fake affection from real connection, momentary companionship from lifetime alignment. And when I reveal the truth, do not be afraid of being alone. Because solitude with me is safer than company without peace. You were never designed to be surrounded by many, you were designed to be led by purpose. Those who walk with you from now on will carry light, loyalty, and alignment. You are about to see why I isolated you. You are about to see why I closed doors, why certain people stopped calling, why the silence grew louder. It was never punishment, it was protection. Because I am preparing the stage for your elevation. And soon, the same mouths that whispered your name in secret will speak of your victory in awe. Because what's coming next cannot be faked or fabricated, it's divine. It's heaven authored. And it's closer than you think. So, my child, take this message as your sign. This is not the end. This is the beginning of clarity. Do not chase closure from people I already closed out. Do not question why certain paths detoured, they had to, so I could redirect you to destiny. Now pause here, and if this message has reached your soul, comment, I receive, below and share it with faith, because someone connected to your breakthrough needs to hear this warning before it's too late. The light around you is rising. The angels are rejoicing. And I, your God, am saying, stay still, trust the process, and prepare for revelation. The truth is unfolding, and it will bring peace, not pain. You are divinely protected. You are divinely chosen. You are divinely unstoppable. God says, my child, there is a battle you cannot see, but it's already being won for you. While you were sleeping, heaven was not. The angels were moving, fighting, shifting, and surrounding your name with light. You have felt the pressure, haven't you? The heavy weight in your spirit, the sudden weariness that comes without reason, the confusion that enters after moments of peace. Those were not random emotions, they were signs of a spiritual clash. Because when a great blessing is about to be released, darkness tries to stir storms to make you doubt. But hear me clearly, the storm was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to reveal what cannot be shaken. Even now, Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn, his wings spread wide, blocking the arrows that were sent toward your destiny. He has been fighting battles you didn't even know existed, battles over your peace, your clarity, your relationships, your purpose. And every attempt to delay your progress is now collapsing under my authority. For I, the Lord your God, have spoken, and when I speak, no force in hell can reverse my decree. My child, do you remember those nights when you couldn't sleep, when your heart felt anxious without cause? That was your spirit reacting to the warfare around you. You prayed and felt no change, but what you didn't see was that every word you spoke in faith became a weapon in the hands of angels. Every tear you cried in surrender became a signal for heaven's army to advance. You are not weak, you are chosen. And the chosen often feel battles that others cannot understand. Because you carry light. You carry destiny. And wherever light stands, darkness notices. But this is what I want you to know, the fight is already tilting in your favor. The attacks that once intimidated you are losing strength. The confusion that clouded your mind is lifting. The same energy that tried to break you will soon serve as the testimony of how I built you. Archangel Michael has surrounded your home with divine fire. No curse, no jealousy, no evil intention can pass through it. The whispers meant to turn others against you will scatter like dust in the wind. Those who plotted will be silenced by their own words. Not through revenge, but through revelation. My child, heaven has taken record of your patience. You did not fight back in anger. You chose peace when chaos knocked on your door. You kept your character when others lost theirs. And for that, I am rewarding you publicly. The same people who doubted you will witness your divine promotion. The battle wasn't just about what you lost, it was about what you carry. You carry divine oil. You carry the ability to heal hearts, speak light, and shift atmospheres. That is why the attacks were so personal, because the enemy fears your voice, your love, and your resilience. But the time of fear is over. For I have surrounded you with a shield of divine confirmation. From this moment forward, when people try to misunderstand you, truth will defend you before you even speak. When they try to harm your reputation, your favor will speak louder than their words. My child, there's a powerful change in the spirit realm, a turning of the tide. Those who operated in darkness around you are now being exposed. Those who pretended to care while secretly competing are being distanced. I am pulling you higher, and not everyone can breathe at higher altitudes. This is why your circle has been shrinking. This is why solitude has become your classroom. Because I am preparing you to lead from purity, not popularity. You cannot carry old voices into new seasons. So, let the pruning happen. It's not punishment, it's preparation. You are crossing into a level of spiritual awareness where your dreams will begin to speak louder. Pay attention, my child. Some of your dreams are not random, they are instructions. When you wake up with a sudden burden, pray. When you see a face and feel uneasy, distance yourself. When you hear a name in your spirit, listen. Because I am communicating with you in deeper ways now. The spiritual war has already shifted in your favor. The angels who were fighting for you have completed their mission of protection, and now they are moving into the mission of provision. Yes, the warfare season is ending, and the manifestation season is beginning. You will start to see small signs first, unexpected peace in situations that once triggered you, opportunities aligning effortlessly, people reappearing not to harm you, but to help you. These are divine confirmations that heaven has moved on your behalf. Do not be afraid of the silence. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. Stillness is the sound of victory settling in. It means the battle in the unseen is over, and the reward is on its way. My child, I am not just protecting you, I am preparing you. The person whose name begins with M, you will soon see their true heart revealed without confrontation. It will happen naturally, by divine orchestration. And when it does, you will finally understand why I asked you to trust me, why I delayed certain answers, why I allowed certain separations. Because I wasn't punishing you, I was preserving you. You were being saved from paths that would have exhausted your soul. And now, as the battle subsides, peace will become your portion. Archangel Michael is laying down his sword not in defeat, but in completion. The mission of protection has been fulfilled. Now begins the mission of restoration. My child, prepare for divine compensation. Everything you lost emotionally, financially, or spiritually will return multiplied. You sowed tears, now you will reap joy. You endured isolation, now you will experience divine connection. You carried faith in silence, now I will honor you in sight. Heaven's record books have turned to your page. Your name is being mentioned in divine rooms, spaces of favor, breakthrough, and opportunity. Doors you didn't even knock on will begin to open. People who forgot you will suddenly remember. And the same voice that once trembled in prayer will soon speak with authority and grace. This is not the end, my child, this is the divine beginning. Stay grounded in humility. Stay aligned in prayer. And stay ready for sudden miracles. Because what's about to happen next will silence every doubt and confirm every promise. Heaven is shifting. The earth is responding. And your name is being carried by angels. God says, my child, breathe. Because what is coming next will not just restore what you lost, it will reverse what was spoken against you. Heaven has reached its verdict, and the judgment is in your favor. Everything that was unfair, every time your kindness was taken for weakness, every time your loyalty was repaid with silence, is now turning into your testimony. The scales are shifting. The very pain that once broke you is about to bless you. Archangel Michael has reported back to my throne. The warfare that surrounded your name has ended. The dark clouds are clearing. You will now begin to see what the delay was protecting you from. You thought I forgot, didn't you? You questioned, God, when will it be my turn? But while you were waiting, I was arranging. While you were crying, I was calculating. While you were healing, I was building the next chapter of your destiny, one that no man can rewrite. My child, this is not another test. This is your divine transition. I am shifting you from heartbreak into breakthrough, from confusion into clarity, from hidden battles into visible blessings. You will notice it first through peace. That's how you'll know the shift is real. Suddenly, the same things that used to hurt will no longer hold power over you. You will wake up lighter, freer, because I have lifted the invisible weight you carried for too long. Heaven has now released your name into divine favor. Every seed of faith you planted, every prayer you thought went unheard, every night you whispered, "Help me, Lord," has reached me. And now, those words are turning into open doors. You will soon walk into opportunities that feel unreal, not because of luck, but because of alignment. You didn't chase blessings, you became the kind of heart that blessings chase. You didn't fight to be seen, I hid you until the right moment, so when I reveal you, there will be no mistake about who raised you. The people who once doubted you will see a version of you they never believed existed. But it's not revenge, it's revelation. They will see that you were never ordinary, that you were always chosen. My child, I have watched you love even when it hurt. I have seen you forgive those who didn't say sorry. I have seen you carry others when no one carried you. And because of that, I am trusting you with greater responsibility, greater favor, and greater light. This next chapter of your life will be heavy with purpose. You will no longer chase validation, you will inspire transformation. You will no longer question who is for you, I will show you clearly. Because those meant for you will come in peace, not confusion. They will speak truth, not manipulation. They will honor your energy, not exploit your empathy. Archangel Michael stands beside you, holding the keys of divine access. The gates that were locked before are now opening. The barriers are breaking. And the divine current is moving you toward your inheritance. I am restoring divine order to every area of your life. Where there was chaos, there will now be clarity. Where there was lack, there will now be overflow. Where there was doubt, there will now be divine certainty. You will begin to see signs everywhere, numbers that repeat, songs that suddenly play with lyrics speaking directly to your soul, dreams that confirm what I have already whispered. Pay attention, my child. The universe itself is echoing my promises to you. You will soon cross paths with someone carrying light, a divine connection who will remind you of what love from heaven feels like. Not a test. Not a trap. A promise fulfilled. But before they come, I needed to heal the wounds left by those who wore the mask of love. The letter M, the one that once caused confusion, will soon no longer carry pain when you hear it. Because healing is coming. I am removing the sting, the emotional residue, and the energetic ties that once drained your peace. You will remember it, but it will no longer move you, because what once felt like loss will now feel like freedom. Heaven is rewriting your story. The chapters written by others are being edited by my hand. The ending they expected for you is not the ending I designed for you. You are stepping into the divine reversal. The first will be last. The one overlooked will now be celebrated. The one betrayed will now be crowned. My child, stand firm in your faith. Do not let impatience make you reopen old doors. Trust that what I am sending is better than what you lost. And soon, sooner than you think, you will wake up and realize that everything finally makes sense. The lessons, the silence, the heartbreak, they were all steps to your becoming. Now, heaven rejoices. The angels are singing your victory song. Archangel Michael raises his sword to the sky and declares, "It is finished." You are free. You are protected. You are chosen. And you are ready. My child, this is your confirmation that the waiting season has ended. Now, walk forward, not with fear, but with faith. Not with pain, but with power. Not with questions, but with clarity. The light around you is rising. Your destiny is active. Your blessings are unfolding. And I, your God, will go before you and make every crooked path straight. So pause right here, and if this message spoke to your soul, comment Amen and share it with someone who needs this divine reminder, because heaven may use your obedience to deliver their breakthrough. Remember this always, my child, you were never forgotten. You were being forged. And now that the fire has refined you, you are ready to shine. The blessing is sealed. The battle is over. And it was always meant for you.